Hello, in this Cinema 4D lecture we are going to create this object, but without sound. So this is the handheld object, which is made from few parts. You can identify here the top part, the middle part, and the bottom part, and some details. So we have this file, which is called Redis number, and this is the size of the plane on which we need to put this image. So let's jump to the cinema. Let's create a plane and let's enter those numbers. So 239, 152, and we need no segmentation. So 1 and 1. Okay. Now let's move that plane this side and let's rotate this side. And now we can just drag and drop the image on that plane. Yes. So here we have an image. And let's start the object. So first of all, we're going to create the top part, then the bottom part, and then the middle. And then we'll go into details. So we need to create a cube, and let's look from this right side. Turn on the cover shading, and to see what's behind, so to see that picture, we need to create a material which is transparent. Double click here, material, transparency, and let's drag this material on that cube. Okay, let's drag these points and let's try to position here. Okay, something like this. So let's click one more time on the cube and let's see what are the numbers. So probably we can enter here 45 centimeters, here also 45 millimeters, and here 186 centimeters. So the sizes here is not so important. We're modeling for a concept, so that would be as a quick modeling just to show the form. So I'm making this the same sizes here just to make it square from this side. Okay. So now we are going to start to build it step by step. So if I'm going to put this in a subdivision surface, you will see something like this. Yes. I will just turn on color shading. It's totally round, but later on we will need some extra polygons. So first of all, I will increase the segments in the middle and from the side. If you want, you can drag the plane a little bit in the side, but keep this object in the center. Okay, now it looks something like this. If you'll see it from the front, you will see that it's not so round anymore, but we will need to keep it round to follow the form. So what we need to do in this moment, so click on the cube and we need to convert it to the polygons. So make it editable. Let's select points and let's select all the corner points. So be sure that the only select visible elements is unselected. So with the shift, I'm selecting all those points. I'll grab the scale tool and I will scale it in. Let's see how it looks. So just a little bit more. Yeah, something like this. it should look something like this. So both sides are the same. Okay. When I will turn on the subdivision surface, I will see that the front and the end is quite bulky, too rounded. So what I will do, I will select the polygons, those, okay, and I will right click and I will choose extrude inner. I can turn on the subdivision surface, turn on the side view. I'll just click somewhere here and start to drag it. So you can see that the numbers on the right is moving, so everything is working, something like that. I will turn off just to check. So now it looks something like this. Okay. From the other side, the same. So I will choose the selection tool. I will select those, and I will extrude inner. Something like this, probably. Okay. Then we will need to split this. We will need to split and to have more segments. So we will work with that middle part. So we need one element here, here, and here. So let's work with lines, knife, and choose loop. So I'll put one up here, one where's the highest point, here, and here where it ends, something like this. Okay, let's turn on the subdivision surface, and now we can start to just a little bit modify the form, just a little bit. So this part up here is a little bit more narrow, so I'll take all the polygon group here, all the points, and I will just squeeze them just a little bit more. Let's see how it looks. Probably even more. Okay, looks quite right. Up here. There's also, you can see that this is too big. So I will do the same for the front. I'll choose all those points, and I will just squeeze them. Yes. I'll put it up here. Okay, looks right. Then probably just draw this a little bit down. Those a little bit down here. There's two up here. Let's do this. And that looks quite okay. So don't forget to save the file. Okay. Now what we're going to do is to delete some faces. Okay. So I'll grab polygon tool and I will delete those faces from here, and the same from the other side. So basically we need to select 8 parts here. To be more visible, I'll just unselect this. So those 4 and those 4, and I'll just hit delete on the keyboard. So at this moment we have this kind of thing. I will turn on the subdivision surface, and now we can see that this is not exactly as the black part here. So we'll grab the points and I will try to move those. This one up here, this one here, this one here, this one in between, this one as well, and we are pretty close to that black part. Okay, so maybe we need to grab those outside points and just push them a little bit in. Okay, so now this form is quite nice, quite okay. So let's work with that. Oh, let's check first of all how it looks like without the subdivision surface. Okay, maybe I'll just drag this just a little bit closer. Okay, let's keep it like this. Now we need to work with that, the top bottom part. So for this we need to create another part. So let's make a cube and let's do the same. Just drag it, make it smaller. Okay, probably something like this. So let's check how it looks from the side. Just squeeze it here. Let's make it just a little bit smaller than this. This is maybe like this. Okay. Now let's put some segments here. So I'll just put one in the middle like this. Yes, and no, like this. I'll put like this. Okay, now let's make it more similar to the side. So now I can put this into the make it editable state. We'll add points, and I will just start to drag those like that here, like this, like that. Okay, maybe I'll put all of these just a little bit up, more up here, and let's put it in subdivision surface. How it looks. That's so nice still, but I think we need to delete some parts here. So I will grab polygons, selection tool, and I will delete the top and the side here, like this. Okay. And then I will turn on the subdivision surface one more time. How it looks like now, much better. So I'll just grab some points and just drag it up here. Here. Okay, let's check it how it looks like without the surfacing. Yeah, we can put one more segment here. So let's try knife and loop. Let's make it like this. Okay. So now it looks pretty similar. So what's next? We need to connect this part to this part, but these are two separate elements. So in this case, this is the bottom and this is the top. Let's rename it. Okay, let's rename it top. And we need to connect those. And later on you will see why I'm doing this with separate forms and separate parts, because if we will just extrude some kind of a thing from that part, we will not have this kind of a really nice beautiful curve here, or like this here. So we need to make it from different parts. Now to connect those two, I really cannot make it between those two separate parts. So I'll make that middle part from those two connected. So what I'm going to do, so I'll select the bottom while holding the control, the top. While holding the control, I'll just drag those two outside this groups as separate objects here. Now I can hide those. And now I have these two still separate, but I'll right click and choose connect object and delete. So I'll have this middle part. Okay, here. And now I can start connecting. Okay. So, but I know that later on I will have some problems here when I will try to make it more curvy here. So I will need more polygons to add into this black part. And to make it proper connection between those two, I need proper the same size of the polygons. And I'll just make some extra segmentation up here and up here. So I need to make it before that. I'll just quickly show what I'm going to do, and we will repeat it one more time before that. So if I'm going to create now the connection here, I will grab that middle part, I'll grab the bridge, and I will connect those sides. Okay. So this here, this up here, this up here, this up here, like this. Then I need to connect those, and I need to make new polygon. So I need to knife and split this in half. Okay, probably need to select those 2 points here and weld it to the original point here. Okay, now I can connect those two. Bridge, bridge, and here, bridge. Bridge. So now I connected all these. If you want, you can try to look how it would look like with the subdivision surface, and you see that these forms some kind of a strange corners here, and this is quite not the line we need to have here. So I'll just select this. Now I'm going to select just that part which I just created. These sides here, these 4 here, and the bottom, and up here. So I need just that part. So I'll go to the select and I invert selection, and I will delete everything what I don't need, and I will keep just this one. So let's click on the subdivision surface. Yes, looks nice. This one, and you see how beautiful it is. But the problem is that we need to make it more curvy up here and inside. So if I'm going to create more more polygons with the knife. So now we can see that this is really coming up to the same surface here, really nicely going here. And if I will just make some new polygons, let's say like this. No, it doesn't. Like that and like this, and I will try to grab those the points, and I will just push them in. I will start to modify that form. Okay, but there's extra polygons here, and now we can see that this is not quite right here. It's coming up, and here there's some gaps and so on and so on. So before that, we need to make some extra polygons into this form. Into this form. So I'll just delete that middle, and we will repeat it one more time, everything. But before that, I will just put some polygons up here. So let's work with lines, top, knife, and I will make a loop here, and I will make a loop up here. So now I have more polygons to connect that form, which will be in the middle. So now I will do the same. I will grab the bottom, top, I will drag those separate, right click on those and connect and delete. Okay, so this is the middle. And for now I will just okay, everything's right. So for now I will just delete those two and work with this. So bridge, the beginning is quite the same. Bridge here, bridge up here, bridge up here. On the other side, bridge here, bridge here. Okay, now let's move along here. Okay, and so we need to make new line here for this, and let's connect to that point. So let's grab those two. Well, that's the original. Okay, now I will make extra lines here. Knife. Let's make it here. So let's continue with bridging. Bridge here. Bridge here. And let's split those, add new line here as well. So knife. Okay. And now we need to connect. So bridge. Now we'll bridge this one to this one. This one up here as well. Yes. And we need to connect that point with this point. So now I will choose not a loop but line, and I'll just click on here and click up here. That will work. From the other side I'll do the same. So bridge, I need to bridge this to this, this to this, and then right click, knife, line, this point to that point. Okay, so we have more polygons here. And now probably we can just delete and keep that the part we need for this. So let's choose the selection, those parts, those. Okay, so delete everything else. We need to invert selection, invert, and I'll delete those. Okay, then we can put this middle in the subdivision surface. Middle subdivision surface. Okay, something is wrong here. Okay, so you see that something is wrong here, not right, because it should be smooth. So it looks like these are not connected. So what we're going to do is to select this point. It looks like there should be 2 points. Then select right click, weld. Let's select here. Then let's select those two. So this. Then select weld. I'm just pressing the space bar, and it switches to functions here. So like this. Let's see. Now it looks quite nice. How it should look like. So let's do the same from the other side. Let's select those two, weld. Let's select those two, weld. And let's select those two, weld. Let's see how it looks like now. Perfect. Looks quite nice. So now we can turn on those before. Okay. Looks quite nice. So from the side, we can try to select those points and push those in like this. Okay, we can grab those. Yeah, something like this. Let's check. Looks quite nice. Then probably we should also select those points and push them in just like this. Let's see. Really nice, really nice. Something what we are seeking for, even more. Then maybe I'll just select those few points here and squeeze them just a little bit separately. Okay, so this looks quite nice. I'll just put the same up here, and a few more details here. So the tip here, so we should do the same. So we should select the cube. Yes, cube. And let's make it smaller and smaller. Let's move it up here. Like that. Yes. Yeah. Can go in. And now let's put some segments in the middle. So this one goes. Yes. Let's make it the same size as it is here. So if it's 10, so let's put 10 here as well. Okay. Now I'll just delete some size of it. Here and here, and we can put it in the subdivision surface. So let's move it here. So just grab some points here and scale them up. Sorry, scale them up. Then these, scale those in. Yes, something like this. Just bring this form just a little bit up to the form. Okay. For detailing, if you want, you can make extra thin. So I'll just grab all this cube and just extrude it. So in this case, the crate caps would be here. I'll just make this. Yeah. If you want, you can make extra polygons here by adding extrude in there. Something like this. It looks nice. And let's push it this form in, just like this. So that's quick modeling for a concept. If you want to demonstrate the smooth surfaces, no, but without any detailing inside forms, so that's what. Okay, so maybe one more thing about the front. So if you want to separate that part, the silver one, we need to make extra polygon here. Knife, choose loop. Okay, it's just somewhere here. Okay, just drag this points up here. Maybe just make it in one line. Okay. Now we can split those forms. So I'll just select the front here. So the splitting in Cinema 4D is working as copying the surface. So when I will split, right click split, and this is the copy. So this is the tip, let's say the front. I'll just drag it outside of this group, and the front, I'll just hide it. And if I will click on the top, it's still here. So I need to click delete on the keyboard. Looks like I didn't select it. Okay, let's redo it. Okay, yes, that. So split. This is the copy front. Okay, and I can delete this, and yeah, not delete but hide it. And when I'm in the top, it's still selected, so this form still exists in the top. So I need to click delete like this, and then I can unhide front. So this is now separate parts, because when we're splitting, the polygons are still on the same forms. Like it doesn't delete the original. So subdivision surface, and I'll put this front into the here. So okay, and I can create some material here, this part. maybe just a little bit more bluiness. In your case, that would be roughness. And probably this is it. So thanks for watching.